how gravitational potential energy stores itself inside the object you are lifting, how particles react to the gravitational field. So this is my graphics. This is our Earth and this is two object. So Earth is going to attract these two object with gravitational force. So these two black lines for this object shows how gravitational fields is going to interact with this object, and these two red lines shows how gravitational field is going to interact with this object, and this black line is straight line for this object and this black line is straight line for this object. So how this object is going toward Earth? So they are not going by following this black straight line. They are not going toward Earth by following these two black straight line. They are going to follow this green line. If you follow this straight line of this object, then you will see that this side of line having much more mass than this side of line. So the resulting line for this object will be this green line. If you follow this straight line for this object, then you will see there is huge mass, and this side of line there is not that huge mass. So again the resulting line for this object will be this green line. So if these two particles want to go toward Earth, then they have to follow these green lines. You can see that very clear that if they follow these two green line, then their distance is going to decrease while going toward Earth. What I am trying to say, if these two objects falls together, then the distance between these two objects will going to decrease. Now replace this object with proton. You can replace this object with anything, with atom, with quark, with molecule, but I am replacing it with proton just to explain what happens. So now these two objects are proton. This is two protons. So now there is two forces which is going to work between these two particles. Here you have to remember that we don't know the shape of proton and neutron and the quark who made this proton and neutron. But what we know, there is distance between this particle. So the strong force want to decrease the distance, and there is another force who want to increase the distance, which is electromagnetic force, because these protons are positive. Protons are positive particle. So that's why the electromagnetic force want to increase the distance between these two particles. Now, so this is the condition. So this is the condition for this position. Strong force want to decrease the distance between particles, and electromagnetic force want to increase the distance between particles. So just for explain you, you can say this is the resulting point for these two forces. This is the resulting point for these two forces. Now these two particles starts going toward Earth just because the gravitational force. So they started going toward Earth. So they cannot just go in this straight line. They cannot go in this straight line just because I said you before that they have to follow this green line. They have to follow this green line. So when they will follow this green line, what you will see, their distance going to decrease. So now there is two forces who want to decrease the distance between particles. First, strong force. Now gravitational force also want to decrease the distance between particles. So these two forces going to plus, and now this point will be shifted toward electromagnetic force, because electromagnetic force want to increase the distance between particles. So now there is another force who want to decrease the distance between particles. You can simply see that if these two particles goes toward Earth, the distance between particles is going to decrease because they have to follow this green path. So now this point is shifted toward electromagnetic force. This is the condition when these two particles reaches the surface of Earth. So now you are again lifting particle from the ground. You are lifting particle from the ground. So what is happening? The distance, again the distance between particle who is reached the ground is increasing. The distance between particle is increasing. So the gravitational force, the gravitational strength is also going to decrease. So in this condition, this point is going toward the center. In this condition, particle is going to away from each other. The distance between particle will going to increase when you lift the particle from the surface of the ground. Then the distance between particle again going to increase, just because the gravitational force is going to decrease and the electromagnetic force going to work, because these forces is going to decrease. So again this point is going to shifting toward center. So when you lift these two particles, the distance between these two particles again going to increase. And this is how any object you lift. If I lift this charger, there is atoms, there is particles, there is quark, and there is distance between these all particles. And the strong force and electromagnetic force are working. And there is also gravitational force which is working, because this object is always inside the gravitational field. So these three forces are working. Now when I lift object, I am increasing distance between object. So this gravitational strength going to decrease. So the result will be that this point is going to this side. Electromagnetic force going to increase the distance between particles, and this is how gravitational potential energy stores itself inside any object. And these changes inside the particle is so tiny that they cannot even change the physical and the chemical property of object you are lifting. Even the shape remains same. When any object falls toward the earth, distance between particles decrease. When you lift any particle or object from the surface of the earth, distance, the height increases. So the gravitational field and its strength decreases. So that's why electromagnetic force increases the distance between particles again. And this is how object stores the energy. When you leave object, the object falls and the energy converts into kinetic energy. So how these all three forces reacts? These all forces reacts like a spring together to hold the energy, to release the energy. So this is how things work. This is how gravitational potential energy works and stores itself inside the particles of the nucleus of the atom of the object you are lifting. And this is how particles react to the gravitational field. If I am lifting this object, how much energy I need to lift this object? I lifted this object in this height. How many energy I stored inside this object? Very tiny energy, because this is not heavy object. So for example, I stored 100 joule inside this object. So this 100 joule is going to divide in the total number of particles inside the object. If you divide this 100th joule between the trillions of billions of atom and the particle, how much energy single particle is going to have? Very tiny. So this is very comparison to the distance which is I am talking about is attometer and japtometer, femtometer, and this the energy which is also very tiny. So this is how things work. This is how mass reacts to the mass. This is what happen when two mass go away from each other. This is what happen when two mass goes towards each other. This is mass versus mass.